Welcome to your Saturday evening, Saturday night. I'm meteorologist Andrew Humphrey, and what a day for today, Saturday. Record-breaking cold this morning. Not necessarily a milestone that we get excited about. Nonetheless, it happened. We had a low temperature of 27 degrees, breaking the record low of 29 set back in 1983. Now this evening, from Saturday night into Sunday morning, sure it gets chillier, but not as cold as earlier this morning. No record breakers here. We're looking at temperatures in the middle and upper 30s overnight, under partly to mostly cloudy skies. Still a bit breezy, especially during the evening hours, so hold on to your hats. Sunset is at 8:42. Happy Mother's Day in advance. On Mother's Day itself, yes, it gets milder, highs in the mid-50s, but plan accordingly. If you have any outdoor surprises for Mom, temperatures will be in the 40s up to around 51 degrees by noontime, and that is the driest portion of the day. Shortly after noon, we've got rain moving in. Some of that rain heavy at times, especially after 4 p.m. Highs around 56. A little chillier on Monday with a high of 51, but partly sunny. Loads of sunshine coming back on Tuesday and Wednesday. And this is where we like to see temperatures closer to 60 degrees. And then near 70 by the end of next week. Happy Mother's Day weekend.